Yes, people, and welcome back to Arsenal Revolution TV. And today, I'm with my guest, my favorite guest, Normski. What you saying?
Bro, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Hey,
I know
not
you've been,
bad, not bad. You know how
I
it
know you've
is.
been, I know you've been busy, man. You're a busy man getting around, bro. The YouTube world.
Yeah. You can say that again. I was with Jez today. Big
Yeah,
up to Jez, of
I
course.
caught a little bit of it because he had, I think from the last show, he invited me on because of the time. I think it was 5 o'clock. I
Mhm.
wouldn't have got home in time, so you know what I mean. But hopefully one day I will try and get on there, and obviously get on there with the legendary what's his name?
Kenny
God,
Ken, Kenny
Kenny,
Ken, man.
Kenny Ken, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Real one, bro. Nah, but it's beautiful to see, Norms like how we're all sticking together, how everybody's supporting each other. Like it's a beautiful thing to see, right?
mm,
But yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Yeah, let's get into this. How do I
bro,
call it? How would I call it?
interesting game.
Interesting game. I'll take the win, of course, like
Yeah,
any other win,
yeah.
you know. What's your thoughts, Normski? I'll start with you because me, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I kind of feel about weird about it.
yeah. I mean, listen. Yesterday I was doing my live stream, so I it ate into the first half pretty much. So I only caught the first uh 10 minutes of the first half
Uh-huh.
before it went before it went to half time. So during that actual live stream, my son kind of whispered to me. I don't know if you saw my stream. I kind of looked
Yeah.
and he basically said they scored. I'm like, we're not even 4 minutes into the game, and Mateta scored. Now you know what? When I saw the lineup, that was the thing because the lineup was put out. Somebody had posted it on the chat whilst I was doing it. So obviously, when it did fully come out on the One Football app, big up to the One Football app. I saw the lineup and I thought, here we go again. The actual in terms of the rotation, I felt that there was a bit too much. I know, yes, we've got a lot of games in the Christmas period, and I absolutely get that. But I think the rotation was a bit too much. I think he made too many changes, and when that happens, it just feels disjointed. And obviously the players don't really know each other in terms of that. So even though they train together, but training together and playing in a real match situation is two totally different things. So obviously you see the team news: Gabriel Jesus up front, Trossard on the left, Sterling on the right. Listen, rightly so. He needs to get a chance, get a run out. Then
True.
Moreno and Jorginho in the midfield. I was thinking, oh, that midfield
Mm.
ain't got no legs. Ethan Van
That's
Reer
a
is great to
disgusting
see.
midfield.
Oh,
That's a
listen,
disgusting. That's a
right?
disgusting
I was
midfield.
like,
Come on,
what's
Normski.
going on here, bro? You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be up against like the likes of Eze,
Yeah.
Hughes, Lerma. Them mans have got legs. You understand? Those guys have got legs. But the thing is, Ethan Rennery, it was good to see him on there. Now, as I said, I didn't get to see the first half. So, but from what I heard, that he didn't play well. But then that might be because obviously when I went on to Northside stream, you were saying that a lot of the players around him were very static. There was not a lot of movement around there.
True.
So,
True.
and he got hooked at half time for Odegaard. So, I'm not going to put the blame on him. I just think the two midfield options there for me, I would have rather seen Partey in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have seen. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So, and then Tierney, good old Scottish Tierney. It's good to see him there. You know what I mean?
I think he was
Obviously,
doing well. I
I
think
thought
I
he,
think Tierney.
I thought he was doing absolutely brilliant. I mean, for the bits that I saw of him, I did watch the highlights, and having someone like him, he was almost playing like a left wing back, doing his defensive duties. But you didn't see that a lot on the left hand side where he was overlapping because Trossard could cut inside because Trossard is the natural left. Because obviously
Yeah.
Arteta was playing a 4-3-3, so Trossard would have been that left sided attacker. But what it created on the left hand side was width, and Tierney can cross a ball. And you saw that
True.
in the game where he whipped a ball was played to him from I can't remember who played the ball to him. I think it might have been Lewis Skelly, I think, or somebody else, can't remember. But I remember him whipping the ball and Sterling
Yeah.
missing that. massive
That
chance.
was no. That was Tierney actually. That was Tierney.
No, yeah, Tierney whips the ball. Yeah, he whips it across, doesn't he? I can't remember who played the ball to. It might have been. I can't remember. It might have been Moreno. It might have been Moreno. I couldn't remember because I just saw the little bits of highlights and stuff like that. And then Timber and Kivior in that central back, and Partey. What is this obsession with Partey at right back? What again? Here we go, Mr. Clever Dick trying to be smart. Just play Partey in his rightful position. Timber, listen, after 4 minutes, a big long ball over the top. I don't know what Kivior was doing. He literally watched the ball come out of the air. I think he just missed it completely. And then the strength of Mateta just said, yo.
Norms, big up to you. Not Arsenal is a loser. So are you for backing him?
It comes to my shaft. I normally just refer to the sentiments.
This guy's family. This guy's family. And what he said is, listen to this. Kieran Tierney was for someone who hasn't played in 6 months and 1 year. 1 year or 6 months. So either way, he hasn't played for a long, long time. And he didn't look like he was. How'd you say? He didn't look like he was. He lost a lot of minutes. Yeah. He looked all right. He looked all right for someone that didn't play 1 year.
He hasn't played for a long time and played in that system. Do you know what I mean?
Is it because?
Go on.
Do you think it's because our left backs are so bad that we saw Kieran Tierney? Kieran Tierney as amazing.
No, it's not even that. What I saw was a proper left back doing the proper left back duties. The same way, you see, this is where this lopsidedness is, where you can see on the right hand side is absolutely there in terms of you've got Timber, you've got Saka, you've got Odegaard. You know, but that right side is strong. So it really made a nice change to see someone overlapping, because normally Zinchenko won't overlap because Arteta wants him to cut inside. So and even when Martinelli's playing, obviously Martinelli owns the touchline, but he doesn't do anything. Yeah, Keane done more in terms of getting the ball across and whipping it across and making those. So it made things a little bit more interesting.
Do you think he didn't listen to Arteta? Maybe he just did what he wanted. Do you think because after the game, we just heard that he's transfer listed. He's gonna leave. After a good performance like that, it's very surprising. Do you think maybe he went against Arteta, or what's your take?
You know what? I mean, I heard that he was tweeting out and saying like it's great to be back playing and all of that, which is fantastic and whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think it's always been in the pipeline. I think it's always been there. I don't think he went against them. It's interesting what Arteta said in his post-match press conference, and I was analysing this, and this is where I don't get Arteta. So he said basically in the interview or the post-match interview, he goes on Tierney being utilised as a winger. He wasn't playing as a winger. He was playing as a left wing back, but doing the wing back, doing the winger's duties. Right? He goes, he's playing to his strengths. Right. First of all, he's playing to his strengths. That's something that we have to continue to learn, because that they give you a lot of information. This is Arteta saying this. They tell you not sometimes with their word, but a lot with information. Where they feel more comfortable, and certainly there's much better fit for him. So, one, Kieran Tierney is playing to his strengths, which is what we've seen under Unai Emery, and when he's gone and played for Real Sociedad for his the international team and whatever, or national team. Now, what I liked about Tierney, was that he was keeping the width wide and he was able to overlap, and these are the strengths. Now, I looked at that and thought to myself, well, listen, Arteta then needs to stop becoming predictable with the team and look at that and try something different, because that was something different to what would normally happen. Because as soon as Lewis Skelly come on, Lewis Skelly was cutting inside. He wasn't overlapping. You never ever see him overlapped. He came in, cut in, inverted in, and then get the ball up to whoever he needed to get the ball up. Whereas the difference here now was that Tierney was keeping the width. Same with Sterling on the other side. Sterling was keeping the width. Timber, Partey couldn't do that job over there. He hasn't got the legs to do that. And this is where we're missing out on Partey being in that midfield thing in the middle of the park. So we're straight away we've lost our strengths there in terms of Partey playing at right back. And then you got Timber. He's not the tallest. Yeah. Soon as he moved Timber over, he took Partey off, put Timber at right back, took off Kieran Tierney. Obviously, I think he went off with cramp. According to Arteta, he went off with cramp. So that's why. I don't know if you saw it, there was an incident where he pushed Tierney back onto the field of play. So I don't know if he was complaining or whatever.
I didn't see that.
Down. Yeah, it was a little bit. I don't know what he was.
But he does that a lot. He did that with Partey once.
Partey. He did it with Partey. Yeah, he did that with Partey.
Yeah.
With that atrocious game against Tottenham. Do you know what I'm saying? But
this is what I don't get, Norms.
Yeah.
This guy, he tried to be smart playing a second B team against Crystal Palace, trying to disrespect them, by the way. But what did he have to do? He had to bring on all his top players.
Yeah,
that's worrying. That's very worrying because
it's worrying. It tells you that the bench is not being fixed because the guys that came on, or the guys that started, should I say? Then, how many of those players made a what do you call it?
Impact.
An impact in terms of saying, right, choose me. Yeah, I'm the one that's going to make a difference. None of them went on there and said, right, okay, I'm going to show you what I can do. Sterling. Just say, he's pretty much lost it now. Do you know what I'm saying? He had a free kick. Yeah, the keeper saved it, and then he had that chance where he pushed it at the keeper. The keeper played it out, and then it came off his I think the heel of his boot and hits the crossbar. Do you know what I mean? That might have been giving him a bit of confidence, but we didn't have much chances in the first half. You know what I mean? We played really bad in the first half. I wasn't impressed with nobody. So it's a game of two halves. Second half, they're a total different kettle of fish. He makes the changes. He brings the changes. He brings on Odegaard, who, played that fantastic ball for the first goal. Jesus scoring 3 different types of goals. A dink, one where he just placed it into the far corner, and another one he's blasted. Obviously, one of them was slightly offside, but they didn't have VAR, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? But you saw when Odegaard come on, you saw when Saka come on. They are the ones that were creating, and if Odegaard plays like that and moves the ball quick, you can beat the Lions and get in between them. The problem is that you don't know what you're going to get Odegaard game to game. If as you rightly said, Rashid, if he goes to the game and he gets whacked, you don't see him again for the rest of the game.
You don't see him again. You don't.
But this time he's come on and literally, he just wanted the ball, and every pass he bossed it, and I'll take my hat off to that. But the fact is, what you're saying there is that we have to take off players and bring on our key players, because I think if we didn't, I think we probably lose that game 1-0. And then not only that, he took off Mateta and he took off Eze, which was kind of strange. But listen, do you know what I'm saying? So I said, thank God for that, because I was thinking the side that he's put out there, Kivior, is just not.
I don't know. It was crazy. It was crazy because even let's say for the offside goal, the referee was literally looking at Gabriel. He was literally on the line. How could he not see him? But I don't know. Look,
because he's pretty much
Gabriel Jesus.
Like a yard offside.
Yeah, he did. Shocking. Gabriel Jesus, bro. We need to talk about this guy because it's what I said on Jez's stream as well, because I got a question about this, and I'm gonna ask you the question obviously after this. So Gabriel Jesus or Havertz? In my opinion, it's tomato. It's the same, 38 games, they'll give you 10, 12 goals, 6 assists, 4 assists. Thereabouts, Lacazette. Basically, we bought 2 Lacazettes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's just one is tall, and one is short. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's really. I want to ask you, who would you rather? Would you rather? Oh, there you go. Big up, look.
Big up.
Hey,
big up, man.
Jez.
Big up, Jez, man. We say, man. Big
Cheers.
up. Sorry, I couldn't get on your show, but listen, the next one you do, hopefully. I think I've got your Instagram, so shout me. Normski TV. Do it on my Insta if you want to find me on Insta. But I'll text you and we'll see what I go on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big up to you, bro. 100%. Yeah, sorry, Raf.
Tell me, Havertz or Gabriel Jesus?
In terms of what, starting Saturday or going forward?
going forward, because look, you've got a number 9 position that we're struggling with, because bear in mind that we're not scoring a lot of goals. So next game, let's say next game, I don't want to say the rest of the season, because hopefully
you get someone. By game. I think you got to take it game by game.
Let's say next game, who would you play?
Right, for me, I will go with the player that's just scored 3 goals, an hat-trick, who as you can see, after the game, he was absolutely buzzing. And listen, if he can have more babies and keep doing that every game, he'll get an hat-trick then, will he? But I would go with him based on his confidence, because I think Gabriel is a confidence player. And for him to get those 3 goals, all 3 goals were well taken. Then you look at a couple of games ago, Monaco, when he misses those 2 1-on-1 chances. And funny enough, he actually said that this one, I'll just quickly ask him, we'll go back to that. Do you think that the 2 Monaco chances were harder than the chances that he took?
100%. I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, give us a time, Jez. I'm off until the 3rd of January. So yeah, man. You'd like to come on for a Christmas chat, you know what I mean? A bit of music and everything, 100%. You know what I mean? Bit of drumming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would go with Jesus for this game. But you know Arteta, because I think with Arteta, he has to shoot all in Havertz. But I think Havertz needs the whole bench, because he hasn't really been performing at the moment. And as I said, we have got a problem with that number 9 area in terms of we ain't getting any goals up front. Yeah, between the 2 of them now, if you add all competitions, that's now 8-9 goals between the 2 of them. Yeah, Gabriel now is what, if you add those that hat-trick he got plus the goal he scored in one of the Carabao Cup games, early games, that's 4 goals for the season. Add that 2 is 10. I think he's got 10 of, I think it's 26 goals now in total since he's been
will be there
at Arsenal. Yeah.
Sorry, Jez, we will be there. He said 7 p.m. I don't know. What he's saying those.
Yes, Monday. Yeah, that's that. What's that? Is that what date is that? Just go
7 p.m. Monday.
7 p.m. Yeah. That should be cool. Is that the 20? What date is that? Is that 20?
That's 20 something. 20 something. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
when are you off?
I'm off. This is my last day today. My last day at work.
Is it?
Yeah. So man, I'm not back until the 3rd of January.
Hey,
enjoy
your holidays. Enjoy your holidays.
Yeah,
enjoy your holidays. It's very important.
I think I can make that. I think I can make that, definitely. 22nd. lovely.
22nd, guys. There you go.
Yeah. No, I would. For me, I would start Jesus in there, because he's got the bit between his teeth. You know, after listening to him last night in his post match, you know, I mean, he said, you know, inspiration from, you know, his expectant child, you could see he was buzzing. He kind of came out and said, like, you know, he's been really practicing hard in training and so on and so on. And you know, he wants to show, technically speaking, he wants to prove to Arteta that I am the man. So go out there and do that. And if he can take that level up, then hopefully Havertz, if Havertz got to whole bench, he has to whole bench. But I can't see that happening, Rashid, because I think he'll probably push Havertz into midfield or something.
I think Havertz is just too expensive to be benched. You know,
I know that is the problem. Yeah, that is the problem.
Someone said it on Jez's show as well. I don't know, maybe it was Kenny, or it was Jez. One of the team, said it. He's just too expensive to bench, and from what I saw from Havertz, he's a 10-goal, 12-goal kind of player that will get you like about 12 goals, like we said, 5 assists. That's the max.
Yeah,
and Gabriel Jesus, same thing. Like, don't let this little the 3 goals shock you. But I would play Gabriel Jesus because he scored 3 goals. He's got momentum, so I'm gonna kind of we build on that.
Yeah. Keep that momentum going. Yeah, keep that momentum going. Arteta came out and said, like, it's now about consistency. So consistency, in my eyes, is you play him the next game. Because if you now go and drop him to the bench like you've done with Trossard, 1 minute Trossard goes and scores 2-3 goals in a game. the
Then
next
he's
game
benched.
you drop him. You've got to have consistency. If your man is doing the business, let him go out there and do the business. As I said, Gabriel is a confidence player. Now, if he can get us 12 goals, as you said, if Havertz can get us 12 goals, and then you get the icing on the top of the cake by going out there and getting a proper striker that can bag you 20 plus goals, yo, we win in the league, my friend. But at
That's the striker we want.
That's the striker we want. But at the moment, what the situation we've got two so-called number 9s, yeah, because they all play across the
shadow strikers. Shadow strikers.
I like it. Shadow man. Shadow strikers. You know what I mean?
You shape football with 2 10s. That's what we're playing, Nose. You shape football with 2 10s. 2 10s, Nose.
Yeah.
So Havertz is a 10 and Odegaard's a 10. He's shambolic, bro. Shambolic.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question as well. I had this question on Jez's channel as well. If Arteta wins the Carabao Cup, is that enough?
For me, I needed to win the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and proper challenge for the league. I mean, proper challenge for the league. And I would say, you know what? You've done that. You brought the winning mentality to these group of players or crop of players, right? I give you one more season, just one more season, no more than that. Because the expectation now is that, yes, we know now how to go out there and win a trophy because it's been 5 years. And you remember, none of these guys, apart from Saka, who didn't make the bench, well, he made the bench, but he didn't play in the final. So that was 5 years ago when he lifted the FA Cup, and that was Unai Emery's men with Aubameyang. Yeah? So for me, if he goes and does the FA Cup, and he does a Carabao Cup and proper challenges for the title, then I'll keep him for another year. I know what you do. You want. I know what you want. You want the European Cup, but
I want something bigger.
I'm being realistic. I don't think we can win the European Cup because I don't think we're at that level yet. And the way we're playing currently now, I can't see us. We're not consistent enough to win the league. Yeah, we probably can do it in a one-off game. But to consistently do what we're doing, you've seen how we've been playing in these last couple of games. Everton at home, it's not good enough.
Do you think if he wins the Carabao Cup, these Arteta-ins or the top gooners would back this and say that, oh, he's won a trophy? Do you think that they'll turn and say it's a trophy?
Look, you got some top gooners that don't rate the cup, yeah? They don't rate the cup and they just think it's a tin pot cup. I want to win a silverware. I want to pick up. I want that winning mentality of lifting it. Listen, Pep came in, Klopp came in, Mourinho came in. That was the platform. Yeah, that was the platform for them to then go on and win leagues. So I'm saying, do that. Yeah, 2 seasons now. We've challenged for the Premier League. Yeah, missed out by 2 points this season. Last season we bottled it. The season before we bottled it. Yeah. The problem with Arteta is that I don't think he has the minerals to get us over the line. I think he can only take this club as far as he can. I don't think he's got it to get this proper players over. And the worrying thing about it is if we don't win any titles or win any kind of silverware, Saliba is going to be looking over his shoulder and thinking, yo, I've got guys my age winning stuff. You understand? Winning stuff. You've got
and he plays in France. The whole team. Do you know what I'm saying? The whole team.
Yeah. So so for me, yes, big up Yasser, man. We say, brother. No, if I made man, that's who he is, yeah. But he might as well have my fingers in the ears. I ain't listening. That's what Tierney said.
Yeah, he nearly scored the same amount as Saka. He nearly scored the same amount as Saka. This guy that's behind him, he's a defender, guys. Just so you know. It's not a dig at Saka. Yeah,
it's not a dig. Exactly. But you know what I think it is?
It's not a dig. Rashid? I'm 5% Nigerian. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I
think it's a system. I think it's a system that's holding back a lot of these players.
But my question is, I want to ask you about this as well because we're on time and I want your opinion. Arteta saying that Community Shield is a trophy. What do you think of that? Is he
Well,
pressured? Is the end? The
that
end is near.
that that
The end
that,
is
that
near.
when the end is near. That was a man clutching at straws. That was a man clutching at
Mm.
straws because when the question was posed to him, and it wasn't even a question. It was the guy was making like a statement, and he kind of said, "Look, you've won, one FA Cup, and I mean, and I can't remember the full extent of the conversation, but there was a pause. Yeah,
In 5 years, what one cup? That's what.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, fine.
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. So there was a pause from Arteta, and he basically said, "No, but we won 3, 2 charity shields." Yeah, there's some people trying to big up. There's 2 charity. There's when he came out with that, I'm thinking to myself, what is this guy on? Some people were trying to say that he was only joking and whatnot. No, this is a guy that was serious because he's a man under pressure. He's under a
So
lot
they're
of pressure.
saying that he was being sarcastic. Is that what they were saying?
Some people were saying sarcastic.
So there's always an excuse with the.
Yes.
But isn't it worse if he was being sarcastic? Because how are you being sarcastic with 1 trophy in your cabinet? What, I don't understand. What are you being sarcastic
Well,
about?
then you couple that with his personality. He's an arrogant manager, isn't he? He's a very arrogant manager, stubborn, and very kind of like condescending in some cases, depending on who's dealing with. So for me,
So here's another question, Norms. Yeah. Since they allowed that kind of question to be asked to Arteta, do you think this Arsenal board is starting to have enough? Are Arsenal starting to have enough of this manager? Because, Norms, let's be honest, it's been 6 years. I've never seen them ask a question like that to Arteta. And I haven't said this apart from here. I haven't said this around. I haven't asked it.
Is the board?
How could they allow? Because you know that they read the questions. Let's not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're saying because I know before. Yeah. Obviously,
they read the question.
The press guy has to check out what the questions are before they can even be.
Yeah.
So maybe there might be some truths in it. There might be some truths, some deep stuff. The Rashid truths.
I'm into conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? I'm into conspiracy theories, and I hope it's true, Norms.
Yeah.
We've had enough. It's been, Norms, 5 years, 6 years. Come on, man. You could have had a baby, and that baby's going primary school next year. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, come on.
The pressure's now going to be on
real
now because he's reached the semi-final. He's going to be in 2 legs of this semi-final, so he's got to manage that. Plus the Champions League, the last 16 that we should get through our next game.
Yeah.
He's dealing with us going to go home. Hopefully, so we should hopefully make that. Then you have all the games coupled in between that. We still got another game to play against Man United at home in the FA Cup. So bundled in between all of those, there's some tricky games. So how is he going to manage it? Do you know what I'm saying? How is he going to manage it? You know what I mean?
But yeah, big up Devontae, bro. But hey, listen, Norms, what can I say? Like, we've seen this year in year out with this manager, and the waffling has to stop. I like that they asked him that question. Finally, they asked him a real question. That's the most interesting question I've heard in 6 years.
Yeah, because normally they just answer some stupidness. And you just think
they're asking about a dog.
About this one. How's the dog?
How's your relationship with Abba?
How's the wind going? Is the dog all right?
Exactly.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, let's focus on the real
on
situation,
the game.
Yeah, and ask him some deep questions that he needs to go into his brain because I think he's comfortable at the moment. He's comfortable. The hierarchy is comfortable with him. If he gets 4th place, doesn't win a trophy, I still think they'll keep him. I think he would have to finish out of the top 4 and not win a trophy, and then you'll see the fans turning. And I think that's when maybe the ownership will start to have to say, "Bro, we need to start talking here because we've given you all this money, yeah. Even though they see us as consumers, they don't.
That's how they really
care, as long as they get the top 4. The problem is if we fall out the top 4, we fall well behind the likes of Chelsea and Liverpool, you know, the fans, they're gonna start talking, you know, with their feet. And when you start seeing empty seats in the Emirates, yeah, that's when you saw the same situation with Wenger, yeah. When it came to his last tenure of Wenger and things were just really hit rock bottom, you know, it was embarrassing when you used to you go backstage and there was empty seats. And literally the owner said, no, this can't go on. So there's just the same way the owners got rid of Wenger, I think it'll come a point where they go, no, you know, this doesn't look too good for us as a club and as a business. And then they might have to say, you know what, they'll say to him, either you say you're going to walk away from it, make it look good, because we don't want to sack you because you're a very nice man. And, you know, Arteta's already come out and said he nearly walked away from it anyway, didn't he? He came out. So, yeah.
He came out and said that he thought about resigning, and that tells you a lot, you know.
Yeah, of course it does.
That tells you a lot.
He's under pressure. He's under pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think this year, if he doesn't win anything, which most likely he won't, but this year if he doesn't win anything, do you think that he's gonna get sacked?
What about depending on where he finishes? If he finishes in the top 4,
no. Let's say he finishes in the top 4. Obviously, because I kind of like
I don't think
top 4.
I don't think they'll sack him.
Is it?
I really don't think they'll sack him. I don't, because the narrative is right. Okay, you know, we may have got it wrong with the signings and whatnot. Yeah, we're going to give you this last, you know, right? We got, you know, they're going to say, Arteta's got a big war chest.
Last chance.
Yeah, last chance. You got to make it work. So I can't see them sacking him. I can't see them sacking. He's so comfortable. I just can't see them sacking him. And by the way, Tottenham are winning 1-0.
Are they?
Yeah. You know, when they just come out really fast. That's one thing about Tottenham. When they play, you know what I mean, they come out really fast. It's whether they can sustain it. I mean, Dominic Solanke, he's got the goal after 15 minutes. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah. That should be interesting. Hey, Gnomes, thank you very much for being here. I know that we're in short time, but, you know, we'll catch up on the game day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going just in terms of what I'm going 2-1. I think we'll win 2-1. I know you're going for a 1-1 draw. But I'm going 2-1.
Yeah, I'm going to draw. I think they read us now. I think, you know how we're predictable, right, Gnomes? So us playing a team like home and away, for example, they asked me, I got that question as well. Who do you want in Carabao? Let's do it. Who do you want in Carabao Cup? I want Tottenham. Just because they play a high line.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind them two legs. I think we'll beat them over 2 legs.
Yes, sir.
I think Newcastle, because we haven't done their ground, they're going to be a tough nut to crack. Yeah,
Liverpool, you know, they're balling.
Yeah. So if anything, we could, if we do get Tottenham, I think we'll beat them over 2 legs, and then it'll probably be an Arsenal-Liverpool final, and we'll be at Wembley, my friend. And that's all I want. Just start Wembley. Hopefully, you know.
Hopefully.
I mean?
But that's what I meant, Norms. I meant like the reason why I said it's a draw is because they already seen us in a game. They played against us. They know where we're strong with the right hand side, the left hand side, through the middle, who to. So they kind of know us. So that's why I said I thought that a draw is more realistic.
I think the reason why I went with a tight, the reason why I've gone with a tight 2-1 win is because we're going to have back our full complement of players. Yeah, because you remember up until that point, the players that we've got that started that game, the changes that were made, those players are not good enough. Yeah, they're not good enough. So he had to bring on the likes of Odegaard, the likes of Saka, Lewis Skelly, you know, Saliba. Yeah, and then when that goal, I think when Eddie Nketiah, which was a very good header, but I think Raya could have done better with that. He brings him on, solidifies everything. So I think with our full complement of players, if this bloke decides to go and put Partey at right back, mate, we're going to have to talk. We're going to have to talk, yeah? Because I don't know what the situation is with Declan Rice. You know what I mean? If he's fit, I would probably like to see a midfield of Declan Rice, Partey and Odegaard.
Classic classic midfield. Classic
Yeah.
midfield. Hey,
Yeah.
let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope.
Yeah,
Norms, thank you for being here. As always, big up to you,
Yeah.
my friend. Anybody
Yeah,
that watches this stream, subscribe to this man right now. Yeah.
bless,
Big up,
man. The same.
bless
Hit the
everyone
like
that
button, people, hit the like button and get this guy by the end of this year. What you want now? 200, 300 subscribers. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do it,
Hopefully,
man. Let's do it,
hopefully,
you know what I mean?
hopefully.
Put the work
Thank
in,
you,
man,
thank
know
you.
what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
we're out, people. Big up to you. Big up to everyone that was locked in. Big up to everyone that is locked in. And yeah, we're out. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on. Arteta out.
Everybody out apart from the set piece coach. I'm gonna continue saying it. Everybody out. Everybody.